So I'm not going to get into that.
So you don't, no.
Hey guys, coming to you live from car lot today. We're out here trying to catch somebody working at the dealership. Try to get them some papers served. You know how that goes. Sometimes you got to act like you're going to buy a car. Anyways, so today we're just going to kind of do a mashup. We're going to do a little mashup with some newer ones. We just want to put together a longer video for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy it. As always, like and subscribe to the channel. And keep us in mind for any videos you guys want to see or hear us do any kind of review on. We're trying to always evolve the channel and grow it. So check it out.
Hello, how are we doing? I'm Officer Douglas, Korea Police. The reason for the stop is you don't have a tag on your vehicle.
Right, it's not. I don't contract with the state of Ohio.
Okay.
I'm a private national.
Okay, so you're a sovereign citizen thing?
Well, no, it's not a sovereign citizen.
Are you Moorish?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right, do you have your travel document or what do you have? Okay. Where do you stay at? In Elyria?
No, I don't.
Okay. What's your current address?
I don't really. I domicile in Berea.
Okay. Do you have anything with the VIN on the vehicle?
No, just
No registration or anything like that?
no, I don't.
Okay.
I do have my all my information right here.
Okay. Do you mind if I see that?
Yes. And I also have my Moorish. Well, it should be right there, all right there. Yeah, it's all right there.
Have you ever had a Ohio ID before?
I don't contract with the state of Ohio.
So have you ever had an Ohio ID before?
No, I don't contract with it.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second. It's 1606 to 1640.
Good.
Yeah, this is a sovereign citizen. I don't know if you want to head up here. I'm sure they're going to request the boss at some point.
John 4.
When the officer goes back to his squad car, you can catch a glimpse of what seemingly her Moorish government ID card looks like. And he tries to use the address on that card to find out more about this driver. The woman has some paperwork that she believes might help.
Yes, ma'am.
Here's also my right to travel that's also notarized and it's notarized and it's filed with the state of Ohio.
Okay.
It's an affidavit of my right to travel.
What is your first name?
Asada.
Okay. And then your last name is Bay?
Yes, it is.
Okay. You said 223 Run Street?
That's my address on there. You can't just take you can take that out of your pocket.
I'm not taking it. I'm just holding it so my hands are free. That's it.
Oh, okay. So,
what is this?
I'm on my way somewhere that's very important.
Okay.
And you kind of holding me up.
Okay.
And I also do have a fee schedule as well.
A fee schedule?
Yes.
What is that?
Fee schedule.
I don't know what that is.
It's a fee schedule for if I'm bothered in my private mode of travel. So this is a notice of intent fee schedule. So this is for any and everything that you may have going to pull me over for or anything that you may keep me on the side of the road for.
It's called a fee schedule?
Yes, it is a fee schedule.
Here, can I take a look at the first one? I'm sorry. The first one on the fee schedule? Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll just hang tight, okay?
Well, listen.
What's up?
Can I have my ID back
Yeah, you're welcome to.
so I can go?
You're not free to leave
Why?
because you're being detained.
Detained?
Yeah, it's a traffic stop. You're detained. You're not in handcuffs and anything like that. But
This is unlawful detainment.
it is not, okay?
It is unlawful
I know you believe it is, but I've done this plenty of times, okay?
Okay, well, I also have a right to travel
Okay.
in my private
May I
mode
see
of
that?
transportation. It's my private mode of transportation.
May I see that? Here, you want to trade? I'll give you this back.
No, you cannot.
Oh, okay. All right, well, just like I said, you're not free to go, okay? So just hang out for 1 second, all right? What's up, Chief? Sovereign citizen. Moorish American. I think I got a real info though off a paper that she showed me. She has a fee schedule for any time she's stopped by law enforcement and bothered.
Fee schedule?
Yeah.
Where are you at, Joe?
Right across.
Right across the back or side. Got it.
Fee schedule. So we should charge her every time, or
No.
she charges us?
She charges us.
interesting. I just hope she has a license or something valid. I'm sure she doesn't. But
She doesn't. She just has no business with the state of Ohio, but she has allegedly an affidavit signed by the state of Ohio saying that she's allowed to travel.
did she show it to you?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Who made it? No, we got like 4 deep though, so it probably looks bad. I was going to keep going, but nobody else got here, so I'm like, well, I don't know, he's sitting here.
I just figure I've dealt with sovereign citizens before,
Right.
and that's what I asked her. I was like, "Oh, are you Moorish American?"
The officer is able to confirm that the driver used to go by the name Dominique Camel, and now that he has her name, his computer starts sending alerts.
Suspended license.
Nope.
Suspended license.
Yeah, but you still got to identify yourself is the problem, and that's where the hook will be. That's usually where these things go south.
Yeah, which I mean, we dealt with it in Cleveland. Usually, everyone's fine until they have the automatic fingerprint at county.
Yeah.
So they would not identify, and then we get down there, and they would read the fingerprints and give us their name.
I'm sure Strong Source 3 has that.
But I mean, it's such a like.
And that's the problem. So it's going to be fun.
Just give me like I just
Fun.
want.
Yeah, okay, stand down for who you are. Give us some measure of cooperation, and we'll make this easy as possible.
All right, ma'am. You said I'm sorry. Is that in Elyria?
Yes, it
okay.
is.
All right. What was your name before it was Bay?
My name is Asada L Star Bay. That's all. The old name does not matter.
Okay.
So this is
matters
my
to
name.
us, though.
This is
Okay.
my name, and this is filed with the Moorish National Network.
But that's not the state of Ohio. It's not a law enforcement
Right,
agency.
and I'm
that's why I'm
talking
trying to.
about Supreme Court law. I'm not talking
Okay.
about state of Ohio. Supreme Court law. I am a Moorish national,
Okay.
and this is my travel card. I went through all the proper steps to get my travel card. I went through all the proper steps to put everybody on notice, and this is what it is.
So that's not a driver's license, okay?
It
You
is my
also-
right to try. I don't have a driver's license because I do not contract with the state of Ohio for a driver's license. I do have a right to travel
I
in my
understand.
private mode of travel, and this is my private mode of travel. I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just letting you know I have a right to be private. I live in the private, and this is how I conduct my affairs. I don't contract with the state of Ohio with the driver's license. I don't contract with the state of Ohio for anything. I have a right to contract how I want because I live in the private. This is my travel card, and this is my Moorish American national name.
So you don't drive on any public streets or anything like that?
I'm not conducting commerce. This is I'm not for hire. I'm not for any of that. So I'm not conducting commerce on any public highways. I'm not doing any type of business. I'm going from point A to point B in my private mode of travel, and I'm not conducting any type of business. I'm not conducting any commerce that would need me to have a driver's license, and I have not committed a crime.
You have committed a crime.
I have not committed a crime.
You don't have any license plates on your vehicle.
I have a private. I don't need a license plate
You
on
need
my
a license
vehicle.
plate not bought from eBay on your vehicle. You need to be registered.
Oh no, this came
with the
from
state.
the Moorish National Network when it came with my ID. It's a private, what they have on eBay is not my business, it's not my concern. But this is a private vehicle, I'm not for hire, I'm not for contract, and I'm not conducting any type of commerce, sir.
Okay, I understand that you fully believe in all this, okay? And I respect
No,
that.
I know, and it's not what I believe in, it's what I know. I know that the Supreme Court law states that I have a right to travel just like I'm traveling. Supreme Court law says that, not me. I didn't say it. I didn't make it up. This is Supreme Court law. I have it right here in my thing. It's Supreme Court law. It's not something that I made up. It's just Supreme Court law.
Okay, and I fully understand that you believe that, okay?
No,
And I'm
it isn't
telling
what I
you,
believe. It's
it
what the
is.
Supreme Court law states.
Ma'am, I'm telling you.
Okay, could
Look,
you call your sergeant, please?
Ma'am, I'm the chief of police.
Okay, well, are you the sergeant?
I'm the chief of police. That's my department. I'm the head of the agency.
Okay, where's the sergeant?
I would be above the sergeant.
Oh, okay,
So
well,
that's why I came over here to try and help. I want to have, like, I think this set up as easy as possible.
yeah, that's
For
fine.
everybody involved. That's why I thought I'm going to come over here. I'm going to have a conversation with you.
Okay,
I'm a student of this. I love to hear this stuff. I love
Okay.
to talk to you.
okay.
Where we're at, though, is Ohio.
Right, but I'm not conducting commerce. I have it right here. It's
And I know
Supreme
what
Court
you're
law.
reference. I've seen it. Unfortunately, that's not the context of the law.
Oh,
While this spirited debate continues, The officer jots down the car's VIN.
And that's, you don't have a right to do that.
To do what?
To write anything down that has anything to do with my vehicle.
Okay.
You do now.
No, you don't. I know my right.
You know the law.
Okay, and I also know my right. You guys are policy enforcement. You guys are okay, but you guys are public servants. You're a public servant. We're here to serve the public. I'm not. I didn't call you. I didn't ask you. You have your lights on behind me. You're supposed to use your lights in a state of emergency. This is not an emergency. Well, why can't you accept my Moorish national ID and let me go?
Because it was not issued by a recognized government entity.
But we are our own government. We have our own Moorish
Existing
national
within the United
government.
States and the
Yes,
state of
we
Ohio.
do. Okay, but
But it's not recognized by the state of Ohio or the United States government.
it is recognized by. It is recognized. It's definitely recognized by the Department of Justice.
Well, it's
we
not-
have.
it's
we
referenced.
no. We have a right here. We have a Department of Justice, and it's all on the back. Would you like to read it?
Who issued that to you? Is that Moorish?
Yes, the government, the Moorish national government,
What the Department of Justice did.
the Department of Justice. We are on trial with the Department of Justice.
We get briefs, so we know. So we like to
Right.
encountering. We try to have the best possible encounters with them.
Right.
Respect everybody as much as
Right.
possible. So I guess with this officer, he's just if you can figure out who you are, and we know who you are.
I
we're good.
just told you who I was.
And that's why he asked you if you had a previous name that I recommend. You people change their names all the time, and that's
Well, what difference does my previous name make?
Then if we know who you are, then we feel comfortable saying, okay, that person's just fine. They're not a murderer. They didn't kill somebody.
Oh, no, I'm not a murderer.
And I'm
I
not
never
saying you
killed
are, but
anyone.
I'm giving you a very extreme example
Right.
of why it's important.
I'm just a mother. I'm a mother of 6 children, and I'm traveling to the grocery store to get my kids something to eat. And you're kind of interrupting what I was going
I
to do.
apologize. So if you give us a measure of, I guess, cooperation,
I just cooperated. This is not the first time I have, and I've never had any issues like I do in Berea. I have the worst issues. It's
sorry
the
to hear that.
Berea
I
Police
truly
Department.
am sorry
I
to
feel
hear
like
that.
at this point it's like a harassment type
have I
thing.
treated you?
No. I'm talking about the people that work for you or under you.
I'm sorry.
At this point, I feel like it's harassment. I don't know if it's because of the color of my skin. I don't know if it's because I choose to live in the private, because I have a choice to live in the private.
I respect everybody. I really
You know.
do. That's why I'm having this conversation with you.
Right.
And we're not trying to escalate things. We're trying to keep it calm, real. I'm just trying to. We can do our business, and we can let you go about your business.
I'm not understanding what else you.
Well, we need to verify who you are.
Never had a
so I'm going to ask you to
license.
help us here a little bit to identify yourself. If you don't do that, then we are going to probably take you to custody for you to identify.
So you're threatening to take me to
No, I'm not
jail
threatening. I'm telling
for
you.
a non-violent crime, for a crime that hasn't been committed.
Which is the last thing
Because I
want.
do have a fee schedule here,
Okay,
and my
and
fee schedule definitely
It will go up
says.
then. Okay. And you can make those claims after the fact, but I don't want to get there. Okay?
Hold on, where's unlawful detainment or detainment, lawful detainment? Because issue traffic citation, $75,000. Time in court.
About your fee requirement then?
Excuse me.
Would you rather just have us issue a traffic citation? If we know who you are, we'll issue a traffic citation, send you on your way, and you can go about trying to make a claim for that.
A claim for what?
For us issuing you a
Would you
traffic
like to
citation.
read this? Because
We're past that now. I told you where we're at this point. I'm just asking for some cooperation at this point.
I'm giving you cooperation.
But you're not. You're giving me a lot of the Moorish stuff, which I respect it. I love it. Listen, I'm a student of people and humanity, and that's why I'm trying to have this conversation with you.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not really working with me at all.
Okay.
So
Well-
I told you what the response is going to be if you continue with the conversation. I don't want to do that. That's the last thing I want. You seem like a very nice person. You said you're a mother of 6. I don't want anything against you. I don't.
His name is Chief Clark.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your name?
Officer Douglas.
Officer Douglas. Oh, I am. I'm gonna definitely file a lawsuit.
Okay.
Okay, let me call you back, Mom.
Could you just provide your information before you got it switched over? Could you just provide your name before you got it switched to Bay to me?
You looked it up, didn't you?
I looked up Bay. Yeah, we're asking about if you had a name
Did you
before
see my
that.
fee schedule?
No,
You did.
I saw it.
You wrote down.
What did I
was
write
on-
down?
What did you write down?
I wrote down your VIN, and then the birthday you provided me, and then street.
Did I see what you wrote down?
What is your name? Was it the Dominique? Was that your old first name?
So if you
I can't just run Dominique. There's a million Dominiques in Ohio.
If you know that, why are you sitting here trying to play me like I'm stupid?
I don't know your last name.
You got the VIN number, don't you?
If it's never been registered to you, it will never come back to a license plate.
It doesn't, because I got...
If it's never been registered to you in the state of Ohio, it's never going to come back to a state of Ohio license plate, and therefore it won't be registered to you or anyone else. Does that make
You
sense?
can tell us if it was registered in the previous state. I can look it up that way.
No, it was registered here.
In Ohio or through the Moorish Nation?
No, it was registered here when I bought it because I had to register it here when I bought it.
Did they give you a temporary tag?
Yes, and it expired.
Okay.
Once it expired, I never got anything else because I do not contract with the state of Ohio to get a license.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be difficult.
No, you're not.
This is just what this is who I am. I don't go by the old name anymore. I'm not a murderer. I'm not a killer. I'm just a mother who's trying to go get some groceries for her 6 children. That's it.
The officer then does another check of Camel's information, and it becomes time to decide, what are we going to do here?
Hey, Chief. Not valid, no warrants.
Not valid?
Yes.
You want to swear, write our tickets and
Okay, send her on her way.
send her on her way.
Cool.
You good with that?
Yep. All right, ma'am.
So he was able to find you. Thank you.
Will you provide me a good phone number for you? You don't have to. It's totally optional. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm giving you a ticket, okay? I'm saying and advising, City of Bree is advising you have to go to court for the ticket, okay? Now, you can go to court with all your documents, everything like that. You can prove your case. You can file the fees that you'd like against us and not against the court, okay?
Right.
I just have to advise you that you have to appear in court, okay? Your court date will be March 24th at 9 in the morning in Berea. By signing it, you're not admitting guilt.
Oh, I'm not signing.
Okay. All right. All right. So here's your copy, okay? Mm-hmm. There is the court date at the top on the inside. There's also a phone number and a website on the back, okay?
Okay.
Directly to the court.
Okay.
Was I speaking with you? I wish it was under better...
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It was good talking to you, too. But I'm going to come up there and possibly give you all this information, if it's okay.
You can drop off. Understand, I don't have the right to tell you
No.
travel without...
No, it's not about you giving me a right to travel. It's about me giving you the information that we are on file with the Department of Justice, so you can see that we are recognized with the United States.
But I guess just letting you know that if I don't respond formally doesn't mean I...
No. I'm going to bring it up there to you personally.
But I would like to see it.
No, I'm going to bring it to you personally, and I'm going to show you that we are recognized with the Department of Justice, which is a United States branch of office or whatever.
It is.
And we are recognized, and we also have a Department of Justice file number that we're under. So I just want you to see that we are recognized, and this isn't just a load of BS.
No,
That's
I'm respecting you. We have to work within the confines.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to let you know that
I appreciate it. Again, I wish I had been able to talk to you under different types of terms.
That's okay.
Because again, I'm fascinated by all this.
Right.
I didn't
You
know.
also have a right to live in a private as well.
I did not know about
Is your copy of this?
Thank you. Yeah, it's treaty of friendship and peace. Let me call you back, Miss Gaga. All right. Well, thank you. You guys have a blessed day.
Thank you as well. Drive safely.
Let me lock my door.
Okay, hold on.
What's wrong with you? Just grabbing on me like that.
Okay. What, can I lock these so they don't tighten up on you?
Give me my phone. Oh, hell no. I have to call my mother.
Okay.
Chris, come on.
You never got a plate for the car either, right?
No, and I'm not. It's not
Never got a
registered.
license?
It's not registered.
You're not driving, you're traveling, same
I'm
thing as last time.
traveling. Yes, you know that.
Okay.
You know that.
You. can't have stuff in the back seat, okay?
This is mine.
Okay. I'm not going anywhere with it. You just can't have it on you. Simple as that. Okay.
So I can't have my debit card either?
Yes, no, I can get everything for you. You just can't have it in the
Why
back
can't I have
seat.
my keys?
Because you can't have anything in the
Okay,
back
but I don't
seat.
want you touching my keys.
That's fine, but you can't have it.
Okay, but I need to call my mom so she can come pick me up.
Well, you're not getting picked up. You're in jail.
Okay, but I can still get out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need her to come pick me up.
Okay, and we can make that arrangement when it gets there, okay?
Off me.
Ma'am, you need to relax, okay?
No, you need to get the off me.
Okay.
You know well I ain't in your jurisdiction. You just want to
Jurisdiction?
to this.
What jurisdiction do we have?
I'm not in your jurisdiction.
Are you in the city of Berea?
You're not even supposed to be touching me.
You're in the city of Berea.
The officer double checks the VIN to make sure this is in fact the car that he stopped 6 months ago. Turns out she still has the private license plate in her back window.
1640.
I stopped her. I stopped her before. Same.
Holding in the ground and white dog running.
I went to court, as one does.
Now, when he takes a look inside her vehicle, the officer is once again able to confirm her name is Dominique Camel when he seemingly finds it on a bottle of medical marijuana. And he makes an interesting observation.
Can't have a licensed sovereign citizen, but I get a weed card. She's sovereign, but she has enough of Ohio ID to get a medical marijuana card, a medical marijuana.
You can't talk to those people. They just drag you into a circle of
Like, I don't know what she's talking
Well,
about.
I'm not a sovereign citizen. You just said you were. I'm sovereign. Okay.
I mean, she's able to use our currency as the United States. You know, she's got cash. She's got, you know.
It's just a ring of insanity.
So, all right, well.
She tried pulling away from me when I hopped out, because as soon as I got behind her, she came right under here.
She's using the United States mail system to
Yeah.
mail on, you know, driving on our public
So
road.
I'm going to be nice. I'm going to go mail that for her.
Okay.
And then I'm going to write her for obstructing, resisting, and a bunch of traffic.
As the arresting officer works on his paperwork, Camel appears to be lecturing one of his colleagues.
I'm free. I don't have there's nobody hovering over me. Who the fuck you put your pants on just like I put my pants on? You ain't no better than me. And it is not about working. I have a right to be who I am. I have a right to listen, I don't care about your opinion. Your opinion's old. How about that? I can be who I want to be. I have a right to choose how I want to live. I can't nobody tell me how to live. Can't nobody tell me who to be. Can't nobody tell me anything. I'm not hurting him, and I'm not hurting anybody else.
You copy out being right.
I'm not hurting you. And you're not God. You can't tell me what to do, and you can't tell nobody else what to do. Y'all put on them uniforms, and it makes you feel like you got a position of power, like you can treat people like but that's not the case. Because as soon as you walked up to me, you were rude. You didn't come up to me and say, hey, ma'am, you know, what's going on today? You came up to me on some bullshit because you thought you had in your mind that I was a certain kind of person or a certain kind of way off top. But you don't know me. I got 6 kids.
Active warrant.
I'm the only child that my mother had.
Suspended
and I choose
license.
to live how I choose to live. I'm not hurting you. I'm not committing no crimes. I didn't steal nothing from nobody. I didn't run nobody over. I'm not dealing no drugs. Okay, I got a warrant. It's for a traffic ticket. Traffic warrant. When did I hurt anybody? Where's the victim? Where's the victim? There is no victim. You know everything else. You know this ain't gonna work. You know everything else. So where's the victim? You don't know where the victim is? Where's the victim in the crime?
What's up?
Hey, David.
Hey. Tell you who he is yet?
What's that?
Tell you who he is yet?
It's not.
Alright, let's take him out and bring him back so we can identify him.
Yep. I was just trying to see if we had anything on there so I could at least come up and already have his information, but it's a rental car.
Yep.
And I got nothing else on.
No idea who it is?
No, I've never even seen this guy before. Blew right through the stop sign, but he is not, he said he doesn't have to stick around. I was like, okay, well, I'm advising you legally you have to stay here.
Yeah, he's detained.
Alright. You got a rental car, brother. You got to have a contract for it, right? And a driver's license. I need to see that, please.
Status check.
410-4.
Currently, I'll give you a little bit of insight. Right. My uncle was first sergeant military police.
Okay.
My cousin is a police officer in Genesee County.
Okay. Who is it in Genesee County?
That would be Morgan. Is her first name. So anyway, I also have had federal security clearance of high security public trust, right? So I'm all about Constitution.
Okay.
So I need you as a public servant, because am I a public servant or are you the public servant?
So you're correct. I'm the public servant.
Good. You have an oath of office to that Constitution. Am I correct?
Yep.
What's the 10th Amendment?
So I'm not going to get into that.
So
with
you don't, no, listen to it, 10th Amendment.
We're going to have you step out of the car.
You're not going to do anything.
All right, come on, sir. Get out.
Yep. We're going to have you remove out of the car.
So I'm going to record this again.
You're free to record. You can record whatever you like.
I'm going to roll up the window. Now you're going to recite the 10th Amendment.
I'm going to have 203 start this way as well. 196 to 203 if you can head to this location.
Next step is I call 911 and I get SWAT here.
We are SWAT.
We are SWAT, so...
Good. You're an insurrectionist at this point in time, because if you're trying to demand anything out of me...
We need to identify you, sir.
I have no problem with giving you my license and what have you. What I'm doing is I'm ensuring you're abiding by your oath to the Constitution.
So we need to see your driver's license.
You don't need to see anything from me because you are a public servant. I have the right to travel under the 9th Amendment. I have right, First Amendment right, freedom of exercise of religion. Freedom of exercise of religion.
So what does that have to do with you committing a vehicle and traffic law violation?
Stop interrupting me. You're the public servant. First Amendment, freedom of exercise of religion, right? Does it state that clearly?
So what I don't understand, sir, is what does it have to do with you not stopping at a stop sign?
That's what I'm getting to. Are you going to answer my question?
No, I need to see your driver's license and registration.
If you're not going to answer my question, then we're not. You want to act like a public servant and answer my question, or do you want to act like you're the authority when you have done?
Is turn this from just a simple traffic stop.
So what I'm doing is I'm asserting my rights as a U.S. citizen and validating that you're not abiding by your oath to the Constitution.
So my job here today
so
is to
your job here today is to enforce the law. Is that correct?
Correct, which you violated.
No, because which is the supreme law of the land, Marbury versus Madison. If a law is created that violates a constitutional standard, it is automatically null and void.
So, sir,
is that
how does
correct?
That have to do
if you
with
have an oath to the Constitution,
stop at a stop sign?
So that's what I'm getting to. What's the freedom of...
I don't understand.
So if you don't understand, I'm free to educate you. Are you going to listen?
Are you yelling at
Sir, Pennsylvania
because
versus
you are not
Mims.
listening to me.
Pennsylvania versus Mims says that we have the right to ask you out of the car.
You don't have any rights to First Amendment, separation of church and state.
Yes, Supreme Court case law.
Supreme Court case, Marbury versus Madison. If a law is made that violates a constitutional standard, it's automatically null and void.
Sir, you can either give us your license or you have to step out of the vehicle.
It's your choice.
This man, who we now know is Richard Ewart, also goes by the name of Obadiah. He posted this body cam footage on his own YouTube channel. Take a look.
It's annoying, isn't it?
I'm here till 10.
I've already fought a court case in North Tonawanda. Just let you know. I had it thrown out. It was dismissed for the same principle I'm stating with you right now.
Okay.
So do you think you have the authority?
You violated vehicle and traffic law.
Which law is that?
1172A.
State law?
New York State Vehicle and Traffic Law.
Who state Constitution refers to the U.S. Constitution as the supreme law of the land. Is that correct?
We're not doing this, sir.
If you're not doing it, then I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Calling 911.
More.
County, just here advised this driver's calling 911.
Yeah, I don't know where it exactly is. What road am
We're
I
on
on?
Rui
officers?
Road, sir.
Dewey?
We're on Rui Road.
Rui? Okay, I'll let you, the officer explain. Right now I have a couple police officers. I'm trying to assert my rights under the Constitution. First Amendment, separation of church of state, which states clearly in the First Amendment that the freedom of exercise of religion, that freedom of exercise, if Congress can't pass a law, then they can't violate, the Judicial Department can't enforce the law. That's supreme law of the land. I'm asserting that with these officers. They're pulling me over for a traffic violation, which is state law. And on the federal level, they refuse to abide by their oath of office to the Constitution. Now they're acting under the 10th Amendment, which states clearly to the state or the people. It's not exclusive to the state. So that said, they don't have any authority nor jurisdiction in this matter. Even if I did go through a stop sign, there's nobody that was hurt or injured, which doesn't make it a crime. And since I follow common law, which is 5 of the 10 commandments, no murder, no theft, no coveting, no bearing false witness, and no adultery, they are currently committing an insurrection. Well, I don't know if I did or not. That's what they're proclaiming, but state law doesn't supersede federal law. Federal law, First and 10th Amendment, as well as the 9th Amendment apply here, and they're violating the rules of the Constitution, which in turn would make them insurrectionists. Now, I have police officers in my family and what have you. Sure, my name is Richard Ewert. Driver's license, Ewert, E-W-E-R-T. And just for fun, because I don't have any problem with giving them my license and what have you, I'm just kind of asserting my rights at the moment.
Do you have an emergency?
The emergency is these cops are violating my constitutional rights, and they refuse to leave.
Their lieutenant's on the way over to speak with you. You can speak with the lieutenant when he gets there. But unfortunately, right now, you're tying up an emergency line for somebody that could be in cardiac arrest or having trouble breathing or having chest pain.
Well, they did try to say that I have to step out of the vehicle, and they're trying to demand things out of me with acting like they have the authority when they're public servants.
On the way there, you can speak with the lieutenant when he gets there, okay?
Alrighty. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
We could have gone a whole different route over this, other than
exactly. And I just wanted to ask you questions, and I needed
it's not
to
for you
refuse
to
to
ask
answer.
me questions.
It
I
is
was
my
super
job.
cordial to you. I came up to you. All
It
I said
doesn't
is I
make
need
a
to see your
difference.
driver's license.
Again, you're the public servant, right?
Correct. But
so
no
if I
one's-
ask you a question, if you wanted to keep it cordial and everything, you would have
Right.
answered the question.
Right, but you're not even identifying who you were to me.
I don't have to
You
identify
do though,
you.
because
No,
you're
I don't.
driving on a New York State roadway. You need to
Ninth
produce.
Amendment.
It has nothing to do
Right
with
to
that.
travel.
You can speak with my supervisor.
I'm the supervisor.
Okay.
It's New York State law. This is a traffic stop. Identify yourself, or you're going to be arrested for obstruction and a misdemeanor.
All right. You have an oath to the Constitution. Is that correct?
Yes.
There we go. Okay.
It's time to get out of the car and identify yourself.
So if you go and do what you're doing, you're violating your oath to the Constitution.
Nope.
Yes.
You're detained right now. You're accused of committing a crime, a vehicle and traffic law. You have to identify yourself. It's basic when you're 16 years old and you get your license. I'm Lieutenant Swift, badge 203. You're to identify yourself to these officers right now. Why are you not identifying yourself?
I already did actually on the 911 call. I gave him my driver's license number and everything. But as far as that's concerned, again, you have an oath to the Constitution. Are you going to allow me to speak? I'll clarify this for you.
Yep. Are you going to identify yourself?
Are you going to allow me to clarify everything?
Yes.
As the arguments continue to go in circles, the officers have finally had enough.
Because what I'm saying to you right now, because as much as you're trying to come at me, keep in mind I have the full legal right to remove Joe Biden from his office right now with the same contents.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Do you know what year it is?
Do you know what year it is?
Do you know what year it is?
Okay, let me clarify this for you because you want to have this kind of argument. Do you proclaim December to be the 12th month?
Of the year? Yes.
Even though the word itself literally means 10th month?
Sir, I don't know if
So exactly.
I don't know
because
if
you don't know
I
anything.
want to
You
help
don't-
you. I don't know if this is a mental
I want to
health
help people too.
Is this a mental health issue or you?
Yeah,
do
that
you
sounds
hate the
like you
cops?
do have one, because if you proclaim December to be the 12th month when it literally means the 10th, means you're probably
Okay.
not in your right mind.
Identify yourself to these police officers, please. Right now, identify yourself. To to these police officers.
So are you doing an insurrection against people at the moment?
You're about to be removed from this vehicle. Shut the car off. Shut the car off. Shut the car off.
Let's go. Ready?
You committed assault.
Nope. You tried to close the window on me after I told you to get out of the vehicle. Gave you multiple chances to identify yourself.
Now, I told you quite often that you're insurrectionists against people.
No. Do you have any weapons in the car?
No, now you're performing illegal search and seizure. Violation of the Fourth Amendment.
Okay, open the door. Open the door. What's that? I noticed you don't have a tag on your vehicle. Okay, if I need to talk to you, I'm going to open the door. All right. How is that illegal? How is that? Please tell me how that's illegal. I don't see a tag on your vehicle, like I said. What's that? How do I know that? That's why I'm stopping you to ask you about the vehicle. That just means the vehicle can go under 25 miles an hour. Okay, do you have your ID on you?
They continue to argue over identification until the trooper eventually goes over to check the truck's VIN.
Well, this can go very smoothly. You could have been out of here by now if you just showed me your ID.
1386, 1013.
10-4. Okay, so then what's the issue?
10-4.
Okay. 1 second. Nope. Is your VIN number up here? Okay. Can you please move your stuff?
The trooper later reported that he'd spotted a handgun inside the truck within the driver's reach, so he went back to his patrol car to wait for backup.
What's up? Let's talk back here. I don't know what this squirrel's gonna do. Alright, so obviously there's no tag on it, right? So I stopped to question him. I go on this side, because that's where I do my stops. And he didn't roll over and go down and did this. He's like, no. So I opened his door up. And it's like, what you just did was illegal. I said, no, it's not. I'm trying to talk to you. I told him what was, that he didn't have a tag attached to the car, right? He said, well, it's a farm vehicle. You don't see the stick, the triangle? I said, okay, well, let me get your identification. He's like, I have it, but I'm not going to give it to you. And I can see a signal zero sitting in the console. All right, so. Okay. That's cool. All right, so we're going to jerk him out of the vehicle. Yeah, he's not complying. We're going to get him out of the vehicle.
The Polk County Sheriff's Office also responded and started blasting out commands through a megaphone.
Put your hand out of the car now. If you can roll down your window, roll down your window. If not, keep your hands right there. Passenger, put your hands out of the car. Driver, keep your right hand through the window. With your left hand, open the door.
While Doolin did put his hands up as asked, he still refused to exit the vehicle, and that is when, as you can imagine, things escalated.
Get out of the car, yeah! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car, yeah!
Get out of here. Open the door and get out of the car.
Open the door! Open the door!
Open the door! Get on the ground.
I got his hands, I'm gonna pull him your way.
13.
Hey, I'm just letting you know. The man didn't talk to me. He opened my door without asking.
Get out of the car!
The man did not talk to me. He opened my door. He then called y'all. You tased me. You broke my window. None of the sheriff's department talked to me.
Calm down.
I am. I'm just talking loud. Why is the sheriff's department doing what a state trooper told him without talking? You did not even talk. Neither did the state trooper. Came out belligerent, opened the window, didn't talk. You now chase stuff.
I gave you an order to come out of the vehicle.
That is illegal order. It was not a lawful order.
The dash cam doesn't lie. The trooper and Doolin went back and forth about ID several times. Doolin asked to be put in a deputy's car instead of a trooper's, reportedly because of his belief that since the sheriff is elected, he's an acceptable authority figure.
You're gonna. Hey, I'm not getting in the station. But he is not lawful. He's not lawfully going to arrest me. I will take the sheriff's department.
I'll be back there.
I'm not getting in the state trooper's car. I'll send it to your sheriff's department. This is on y'all, not him. This is on you, Lord.
Nope, it's not how it works. You don't get a choice.
I know I don't get a choice. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, everything you're doing is illegal. It's not even illegal. It's unprofessional. Man, they ain't talking.
Yeah.
You also notice that Doolin's girlfriend at the time was also pulled from the car, though in a much calmer way. When it comes time for her to be led away, Doolin gets protective.
Hey, can we do something at least? Be polite to the lady. She wasn't being belligerent. Yes, but she's not going to be arrested, right? Hey, talk to me. Talk to me. I know this is your job. You've been talking to me. This is your job.
Put her back to your car for now. Put her back to yours for now.
Just get in the car. She's being detained right now. Okay. So if I put the money, can you put her in the car? If there's nothing to do with the Are you back? Put your leg in the car, bro.
Jesus. What in the world? I thought this would be a nice easy stop. Well, we get that thing. Huh? Complain at all? He refused everything. I told him I saw a weapon in the car. He said, yeah, that's protected against you. I said, okay, we need to come out of the car. He refused to do it, so I just stayed back here.
Somebody?
Yeah, that was a road rager.
Okay, all right. Would you want to step out with me real quick and just talk to me so I can get your side of the story?
But I can talk to you right here.
No, I'm asking you to step out, okay? So you can step out or I can help you out. It's your choice.
We're investigating crime, listen, you don't have the right to put your hands on me. I'm talking to you. Nobody's going to put I'm cooperating. I'm talking.
Okay, and I'm asking you to step out so I can talk to you.
I'm not going to step out of my vehicle for what?
Do you have your ID, sir?
I sure do.
Okay, let me see it, please.
Let me get my video going.
Okay, get your video going. So you want to tell me what's going on then?
I was turning coming from the beach. I was getting over in the left lane. This speeds around me and cusses at me. So I come over here to McDonald's and I tell him, I said, look, you were behind me. You were following me. So that means you need to wait to see what I'm going to do before you try to speed around me. He got in the far left lane, so I got in the far left lane behind him. And I came over and I asked him, I said, what was the purpose of you cussing at me? And he started.
Okay.
Just that simple.
So
he was behind me.
Because he's cussing at you, you punched him in the mouth.
And I'm going to tell you why. It's because from here forward, y'all going to learn to respect what we are on earth. That was uncalled for. I was in front of him, so that means that wherever I go, if he's behind me, until I decide where I'm going to go.
Go ahead.
I was getting in the lane, the only left lane that was open. He was trying to speed around me to get to the far left lane. That lane wasn't even open yet, just to get McDonald's. And came beside us and just started cussing at us. I was like, okay. I came over here to the lot and I asked him, I said, what was the purpose of you cussing at me? And I said, you gonna look.
Where was he standing when you punched him? Was he like at your window?
He was sitting in his car right here. I walked over to the car and I asked him, I said, look, what was the purpose of you cussing at me? You were behind me and you had to wait until I moved, and whatever I did, you decide what you're going to do after that. You started cussing. He said, well, you need to learn how to drive. I said, well, you're gonna learn how to respect what I am on earth. And what I stand for on earth right now, y'all better stop messing with us. Y'all better stop messing with us. That guy, he got judged today. And if you knew who I was, you would know why he got judged. And if you knew that he was into before this incident, this day, everything happens for a reason. Nothing.
Is somebody out with him over there?
Okay. Everything happens for a reason. And y'all need to stop getting involved in people's personal business, because all that does is just create more situations where people don't have to take responsibility for the they do.
You understand when you make contact with somebody, it's considered a battery. So we got the call, so we have to investigate it. And that's what we're here to do.
Look, he verbally abused me, so that's battery.
Okay. Would you write a statement on saying what
happened? Listen, I'm not getting involved with y'all. We handle that ourselves. We're too grown men. We don't need to be policed. We don't need to be controlled.
Well,
we are not in preschool.
Yes,
we're two grown men.
I appreciate
I handled my business like I was supposed to.
I appreciate your opinion on the matter, but he has a different opinion.
Okay.
And as a man, he can have that.
And whatever his opinion is, if he wants to write down stuff for y'all, then he can. I don't have to do that. I'm not getting involved with y'all. I'm telling you what you want to know.
Okay.
I'm cooperating with you, but I'm not getting out of my car.
Okay.
I'm not writing nothing down. All I had to do was deal with him. That was my problem. I dealt with it, and that's it.
Deputies find out later that the man's name is Darrell Reynolds, but he doesn't plan on telling them that right now or really seemingly cooperating in any way.
I'm camping. My son and I retired, and we came down here for peace.
You retired military?
I was in the military, but I retired.
What branch of the military?
Navy.
Navy?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
How many years you spent in the Navy?
I was in 2 years, and I ran a business. Well, I ran several businesses for 16 years.
Okay.
I was a realtor. I had a commercial cleaning business and a landscape and lawn care business.
Okay.
I retired, so I can go on a spiritual journey.
Okay.
This is the type of that I'm dealing with. So
I got nothing against your spiritual journey, man.
I deal with all this stuff. I dealt with the problem. I already fixed that. If he ain't man enough to do that for himself, that's his problem.
Okay.
If he wants to run around cussing at people and being mad at people because that little baby can't have his way, then he gets what he gets, period.
Okay, well, that's not always the way the law sees it, though. You understand that, right?
And let me tell you something about your law. If you go back and actually study your law, none of these laws they have expired. The statute of limitations on all American laws have already expired.
Good.
20 years from 1776. All of them. And furthermore, how are we as citizens on land operating in maritime law?
Okay, all right, well, let me go ahead and step out the vehicle for me.
I'm not getting out of my vehicle.
What's your name, sir?
What did I do?
Can I get your name? Sir.
I gave you my ID.
Hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get you out of the car. We're going to talk to them, get his side of the story.
Why do I got to get out of my car to talk to him? Is he out? Look, I'm not going to because you guys are going too far with this.
No,
you're going too far. I am not doing anything to anybody.
I'm trying to be cordial. We're trying to expect you to be cordial.
What you want to do is control me. I'm not going to let you do that.
Listen,
I'm going to sit right here. I am talking to both of you like you want me to.
Yes, sir.
He verbally abused me.
That's against the law.
Okay, it's against my law for me to be talked to like he talked to me.
I understand.
And I follow universal law, which trumps all this mess that y'all got going on here. So, like I said, you don't have no jurisdiction over me. You are on my earth. And if I decide to do something about it, I can right now. Look. When you look at this, you need to understand what this is.
I understand.
And you need to understand who I am. Yes, and you need to understand that I have a power that I can use right now on both of you if you don't stop messing with me.
We're not threatening you.
I'm not. You are threatening me. You're telling me you can. By law, I can do this. Well, by my law, I have the right to do what I need to do.
We're asking you, please, make it easier on everybody. We get this out of the way.
Why do I have to get out of my vehicle? I'm not. If I'm in my vehicle, you safe. I'm safe. Everybody's safe.
We're investigating a crime that possibly you committed.
I told them that I had to go.
Okay, yes. So we're investigating this. So we need you to step out, okay? Mr. Is this your son back here?
Yes, it is.
He's being completely cordial. Everything's being good, okay? He's fine.
Why won't y'all let him get in here?
But there's no reason. We're trying to get you out. We're not going to let him get
Why
in.
do I need to get out? If I'm not under arrest, why do I need to get out?
Because there's a possibility of you being under arrest.
Why do y'all have to arrest me?
For committing battery, sir. But we have to investigate that. And you doing the way you're doing it is making it more difficult for us. More difficult on you. It's more difficult on your son. You're here on vacation. We're trying to work our way through it. Okay.
Listen, guys.
Listen. There's no listening. Just be cordial. Step out of the vehicle and let's figure this out. Okay.
One thing I want y'all to understand is I'm not going to jail over some of that pet. If two men in the street can't handle their business, if he's big enough to run his mouth to anybody he runs into and can just say whatever he wants to say out of his mouth, there's consequences for that. Okay? He suffered the consequences. And if y'all get in the way of his judgment, you bring it on yourself. And I'll get out. But I'm telling you,
Thank you, I appreciate
what you're doing is bringing it on yourself because you're getting involved in.
Now, Reynolds agrees to get out of the car, but bristles when the deputies try to arrest him. His son Cameron even gets involved, and the deputies threaten to tase him.
Look, you don't have to do all of that.
You pull away from me. Behind your back.
This is why y'all. This is why.
Hey, back up. Back up. Fuck off. Go ahead and tase him. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back right now. Ow! Put your hands behind your back.
Why is all this mess? I'm not doing anything.
Don't you tense up on me or we're going to the ground. Do you understand?
This is not.
I got it.
Are you?
Does it take that much to put handcuffs on?
I've been listening. This is what y'all do. Y'all just messed up for yourselves. I didn't touch either one of y'all.
Listen, we gave you the opportunity to go nicely and peacefully. You want to resist, you want to pull away, this is what happened.
I did not pull away from you.
You absolutely did. Now you're catching an additional charge. You're going to be placed under arrest for battery day as well as resist officer. And you understand that.
Push me over now?
Go ahead and search him.
For what? I don't have any pocket.
You're going to jail.
Okay.
So you're getting searched.
For what? I don't have pocket.
Doesn't matter.
It clearly does.
Stand up against the car. Don't move.
Or what? Or what? I'm genuinely asking. Or what?
Have a seat.
When it comes to your soul, I hope you know it's mine.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
Searching is wrong. Like I said, smell weed in here.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely smell it. I just can't believe we were trying to I tried to talk him out of it, you see? I tried.
You're hella patient, man.
Yeah. Well,
I don't want him to step out, Bo, you said?
Yeah.
You got knives all in there. You got knives all in here. Hey, Sarge, I'm going to check his. Just make sure they're all double locked up. And he says one of them's too tight, so you wouldn't mind. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you. Just around to me. Let me double check it for you. All right. Which one's tight one you said? This one? All right. I'm going to let it come back a couple clicks. Is that better? All right. And let me double check this one. How's that one for you? That one all right? Okay. Okay. All right. Hold tight me 1 second. All right. Is that better? Okay.
He wasn't getting out of the car. He wasn't doing this. He wasn't doing it by our laws. Like I was.
He's sovereign.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You want to put Junior in here with me?
Yep. He's probably molding this one to be the same.
How about trying to set that one?
Where are they going? They were going to Las Vegas Trail.
All right, you already search him down?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to check him in a room real quick. Anyways, poke, stick, and stab me? Anything sharp going to poke, stick, and stab me? No. All right.
The college original plan on 217 Callahan, because where they're going, they were supposed to be going.
We'll walk over here to the driver's side of the car, okay? How tall are you, my man? 6'3". You about 6'5", 6'6". I'm 6'2". All right, slide on in for me right there, okay? I know it's going to be a tight fit because you're taller. I apologize for the fit. I know it's not cozy. All right, seatbelt's optional. You want a seatbelt or no? How about you, sir? Seatbelt or no? Okay, all right. Sit tight with me. All right. They're going on a spiritual journey.
With Reynolds and his son in custody, another deputy checks in with the victim.
What's up, man?
I was turning in to go get something to eat. I went to go turn off the bridge to take a right.
Right.
This guy cut me off. I tried to go around him, get away from him. He followed me here. I turned in here. Used my blinkers the whole time. And I noticed he was using his blinkers the whole time. He followed me. I went through the drive-thru. I was going to get something to eat. He got on the other side and said, I'm going to teach you
58.
some manners, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to get you. And then he
Stand by.
here and proceeded to get out of his vehicle and just...
Did you ever get out of your car? Okay.
My seatbelt on the whole time.
Okay, you got your ID on you? Do you want to pursue charges on him? For battery?
Find him.
Oh, we've got him.
Yeah, I want him. We can't do this to people.
Brown, uses PD. The reason I stopped because you're not wearing your seatbelt. You have your license registration on you, ma'am.
I'm sorry, is that, I'm sorry. I just took my seatbelt off.
You didn't have her on.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
You're gonna have to, I just took it off. I wear my seatbelt. Actually, I yell at everybody for not wearing their seatbelt.
Outstanding. Do you have your license on you, ma'am?
I'm not gonna do this morning.
Dude, we're not from here.
I know you guys from Michigan. I saw the tag.
Yeah, so I'm not.
Passport.
I'll give you my passport.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever you got.
But I'm not doing this traffic thing. I'm in Homeland Security School, bro.
Okay. I'm not gonna mess up your career, so. Do you have your passport on you or some sort of ID?
I left it at the house. It's not even on me.
Okay, no worries.
I got mine.
He's got his.
Okay. Do you have
I'm
it?
on my way to church right now.
Okay.
This is insane. I took my seatbelt off. You see, I told you.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
Do you actually have a DL?
What do you mean? I don't need a driver's license in America, actually. Just to be honest with you, I don't. I've already won this in court.
Fantastic.
Yeah, section
Go ahead.
31.
All right, let me verify it.
28,
Yeah, I don't live
This isn't India, 5
I'm sorry?
This isn't
Michigan. It's not coming back.
This is my jurisdiction, actually, yes.
They just lie and lie and lie.
Stand by, Eustace.
And what seemed like a basic traffic stop starts to become a little more complicated.
What's your first name, ma'am? Ma'am, what's your first name?
What?
Your first name?
But I'm trying to figure out what crime I committed for you to ask me that.
Not wearing your seatbelt, ma'am.
That's not a crime.
It's a traffic violation, ma'am.
It's actually a civil infraction.
Which I can pull you over for, yes.
No, I was wearing my seatbelt though. We're having a dispute here. I was wearing it, and you're saying
we're having a
wasn't.
dispute here. So
you can't tell me I was not wearing
Can you
it.
settle down for a second here? Here's how it's going to play out. I'm going to verify everything, and I'm just going to cut you a traffic warning and be on my merry way. That was my whole plan. Just to be honest with you, not to get into a long, drawn-out argument about whatever. This is not to be a pissing match, to piss you off, to be mean, to be evil, all that good stuff. I am going to be as chill as possible. There is no need to be, mad today.
The driver continues to insist she was buckled up the entire time.
I definitely 100% under God's graceful eye was wearing a seatbelt.
Okay, listen to me. My game plan is very simple. I'm just going to verify that you have a license or whatever that says you can drive in the state of the United States. Once that's clean and valid, I'm out of here. That is my plan.
Okay.
This is not... Morning, Mom. How you doing? Can you give me 1 minute? Oh, yeah? Give me 1 minute, Mama. All right. What's your first name, Mama?
It's Dixie.
Dixie. Miss Dixie.
Yeah.
You got a middle name, Miss Dixie?
I don't.
Okay. What's your last name?
Williams.
Miss Williams. Okay. And your birthday?
It's in August. Wow, I cannot wait to tell my professor this.
Okay. And the year?
We have to do all this over a travel?
Yeah, because I don't have her DL or
I don't
a
need
passport.
DL, but I just told you,
You
that.
need an
I won it in the
identification,
Supreme
though.
Court.
Right.
I don't have to have I don't have to
To
have an
verify your
identification.
identity, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Okay, whatever you say, but I need. What's your date of birth?
Okay, so this is Dixie Williams, and Miss Williams hands the officer a prescription bottle, which she says can help prove her identity. After finally getting the information, the officer searches for more details about Williams, her passenger, and the truck.
You don't. Your license suspended. Out of yeah, out of Florida. Cancel, whatever you want to call it.
Well, when you sign an affidavit of cancellation, that means you're canceling your contract with the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Can't find you, and we can't even find the truck. It's not even registered. So I'm gonna run the VIN real quick. Yeah. I mean, we have access. We have access in the database of all the states, but I'm gonna run the VIN and see what we get. That's where we're at.
Another officer on scene has an idea about what might be going on here.
I think you're right, man. I think this might be sovereign citizens, homie. They are. Yeah, this is strange, dude. All day. Miss Dixie.
Can I talk to you over here? Because I want to talk to you about the truck.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not finding it at all.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. They're on a paper system.
Okay.
Can I talk to you over here then real quick?
What's the definition? Hold on. Do you have my driver, or do you have my...
We have your passport, ma'am.
But my passport ID.
I have his. We have his.
Did it fall out of there? Because it's an electronic card. And what is this guy talking about? A passport isn't an identification.
His formal identification is not a form for a licensed operator motor vehicle.
Yeah, but we're not a resident of the state of Florida.
You still have to have a licensed operator vehicle in the state of Florida.
Okay.
As the officer wearing the body cam stays at the truck to talk to Williams' husband, you can overhear Williams becoming heated with one of the other cops on scene.
Law states that when you're passing through, that's what it states on the Okay, first of all, that would be like calling somebody black the N-word. Yes, it is. It is very I'm actually very highly okay.
10-4.
I'm sorry. Did you just ask me though? Because that's a discriminating comment. You just asked me if I was a sovereign citizen. Everybody is a sovereign.
As Williams is put in cuffs, she calls for an OIC, or officer in charge.
Cody, why are you arresting me? Good, arrest me. I hope you arrest me. Call Kathy right now. Get my attorneys on the phone. Why are you arresting me? OIC here. OIC. I asked for an OIC. Are your body cameras on? Where?
Hi.
Oh, okay. Then I need the captain. I need the colonel. Cody. I am pregnant. You can lose me. Can I get the OIC over here?
I'm the OIC.
Okay, that is the law. You're hurting me.
I know.
Don't hold me here and talk to me like that.
We gave you our passports. You're from up north.
I know. Listen,
that is a civil infraction.
Here's where we're at, Cody. The truck's not registered.
Cody!
The tag's expired.
Okay.
Okay. Where did you buy the truck?
He's an attorney. He's a state
Yeah.
attorney.
I don't know.
Cody, can you get my lawyer on the phone now?
Almost a year ago or something, maybe.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sitting around and had to.
No. I do not get arrested for driving in the state of Florida because I'm not driving. I'm traveling, and you are.
I'm listening, bro. I'm being cool with you.
You are out of control, sir. You are abusing your power. No, I am not. You're going to beat me up while I'm pregnant in handcuffs. That's what the
We have
you are
property
going
all
to do
over.
today.
We've been
Yes,
through this
you are.
before.
No, I'm not. Cody?
West Palm Beach years ago.
I hope you
And they
heard me.
dismissed everything.
I have a baby in my stomach. Do not touch me.
What is the big deal? Like, honestly.
Okay.
Why are you guys?
Okay.
Why are you guys?
Okay. I'm not resisting anything. You did that.
Thanks, guys.
Why are you guys in this so much?
All right. My guys are not being aggressive. Your wife is taking things up a notch, unfortunately.
I get that.
But and this is where we're coming from. Okay.
Okay. So
She does not have
let her
a.
calm down.
Yeah, she'll calm down in a minute. She doesn't have a driver's license.
She should.
Okay.
But she's
There's
not driving right.
No, she was driving. That's what I'm saying. I saw her drive.
I'm telling you, we're not driving. We're traveling.
Okay, you're traveling, whatever you want to call it, but she does not have a valid driver's license.
It's a how old are you?
37.
Okay, I'm 36. The issue is that you just don't know the definition, okay, of the words. Driving is for commercial purposes. You're traveling. Now in court, no matter how much you guys believe your own beliefs, the words, the definition of the words have meaning. When you know this, you go to court, you tell the judge, listen, I'm traveling. Here's the law.
Okay.
They dismiss it, but you guys go through this whole and then we got to do lawsuits and everything else. And for what reason?
The OIC, officer in charge, asked the passenger about the couple's beliefs.
Let me ask you a question, okay? Are you guys like sovereign citizens?
No, of course not.
Okay.
We're just Americans that stand up for, you know, our rights.
Okay, and I'm totally fine with that. I
Okay.
respect that by all means. It's okay. I don't mean to like insult you by asking that question.
Okay.
But the certain language that was being used, it kind of had me like a little concerned.
Okay, explain to me the language.
Okay, that you guys don't recognize jurisdiction, you guys are traveling,
I never
things
said
like
they
that.
recognize jurisdiction. I know the three branches of government.
Which everybody should.
Executive branch and, you know, legislative branch and,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and of course judicial branch.
Yeah.
I get them.
Well, listen, man. Like I said, I don't know. The title on this truck is even canceled. So if this was an old beat-up truck that was sitting around, it should have been registered. That's the problem. It's not registered. That's the big problem. Okay?
I mean, I own the truck.
I know. You own the truck, but I'm telling you,
everything.
I'm telling you right now. And this tag was run nationwide. The VIN was ran nationwide, and it's showing.
It's all legit.
But it's not registered. It's not even like up to date. That's nationwide.
Dude, we live in Maine the majority of the time.
Okay.
We're just traveling down here.
Okay.
You know, kids
Well-
is down here. My wife is from Florida. I'm from Washington State originally.
Okay.
You know
But
what I mean?
if you guys are
I mean,
you guys are
church.
traveling, but
Yeah.
you guys gotta have a driver's license.
No, dude,
You
no,
can have a
wait.
passport and stuff for ID
We're
purposes.
living in Florida. Yeah, it is for ID purposes.
For ID purposes, but for driving a motorized vehicle in the states, you need a traveling. You need a driver's license.
You do not need a driver's license to travel.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. There's already all this case law that's on it, man. It's already there. Supreme Court's, you know, ruled on it several times.
Okay.
The
Well,
only reason the lower court has to keep going through this is because you guys don't get the words.
okay. Hear me out.
And so we're battling over what a belief system is. You believe we're driving, and we're telling you we're not.
Okay.
And that's where the issue comes in. And it's
Well-
like every time we stand up for our rights or something, you guys get on, you know, this high horse, authoritarian high horse, and you're like, well, you're driving, you're this, and then we got to go to court, and we tell the judge, and the judge is like, okay, they're traveling. It's like, why do we have to go through that every single time?
And the officer has more bad news for them.
That being said, unfortunately, the truck has to get towed.
What do you mean?
It's not registered. It's not even up to date on the registration, the tag.
Yeah, it's an old truck, but it doesn't, you know, like...
But you still have to.
No.
But if you're traveling, you have to have the registration up to date. You can't be driving on expired tags.
Where is the law on it?
In the
Once
DMV,
again, you keep saying
Department of Motor
I-
Vehicles for every state,
I don't contract.
you don't contract with them.
Why would I?
Cody, call Kathy. Tell her to get here now.
Prices on cars today are way too high. So I hope you guys liked the mashup we did today. I appreciate you watching the channel. Hope you're enjoying the content. Like and subscribe below. That's how we can keep producing this for you and bringing these sovereign citizen videos and other different videos to you. As always, you guys stay vigilant and stay alive. Until next time, thanks for tuning in.